Hi, my name is Mujtaba Ilmi, or you can call me Muj for short form. I'm a community leader for Save, Preserve, and Serve. Today we're trying a recipe from Turkey, and it is called Tursu, which means pickled vegetables, but they have one word for it. This is great to serve with a warm dish or soup. If you're not a huge fan of salad, this is a nice way to have your vegetables in winter. And what it is we're basically pickling today some cabbage. We're pickling some celery, carrots, and you need some garlic, and water, a jar, and salt and pepper. We're going to just cut up the vegetables, and it just depends. Today we have about a liter of a jar, and for that you need only half of a cabbage and about like one kind of a batch of celery, and one carrot should do it. And for salt and pepper, I would say do it for your taste and just kind of go for it. I actually learned this recipe when I was in Turkey from a friend of mine. I have tried a variation of this recipe, but I think I was a really big fan of the pickled salad they make in Turkey, and it's really nice to serve with like a stew or a stir-fry vegetable. All right, so we've already cut up the celery, and we're just going to cut them up into small pieces. Perfect. And then I'm just going to cut up the carrots into smaller pieces here. And you only need about like 3 cloves of garlic when you're preparing this dish. So I was traveling in Turkey, and my friend's family own a family restaurant. And they kind of specialize in, I would say, Central Turkish dishes. And I think it was one of my best experiences in trying Turkish cuisine because I had the opportunity to have a friend and know what they had in the menu before I would show up. And I would kind of get the family treatment and really have the full scope experience. And I think that just changes the way we experience food and the way we experience culture in a specific part of the country. And in Mediterranean, from my travel experiences, I've noticed that food is really important. And that's how one of the ways you gain their trust and getting to know people. Fun fact, you always want to try to say yes if you're offered food, or especially tea. I think tea is something taken very seriously. So anywhere you show up, you are offered a cup of hot black tea. So I'm actually a yoga teacher in Toronto and trying to connect with the communities and offer yoga to equity-seeking groups, but almost everyone, and just creating a community engagement and inclusive environment for everyone to be able to partake in movement and mindfulness. So I just filled the bottom of this jar with garlic, and there's about 3 cloves. Should be more than enough. I will start with some cabbage. So first we're going to fill the vegetables all the way, but we're going to layer them. And then we're going to add water and our basically vinaigrette mix. So that's pretty good over there. And then a layer of celery. And then have a spoon to be able to like create a nice bed of vegetables here. And then I'll do the carrots. A fun fact about Turkey is, and I think it's not a universal language with body language there specifically, is if someone says no, the easier way to respond there is just tilting your head up. So if you're a traveler, you will think you just said, someone said yes, but this is a no. In Turkey specifically. I don't think any other country uses that as a no, as a body language. So right now we have the colors here just showing. Then I'm gonna add again some cauliflower. There is also a different version of this specific recipe, and it's with cabbage. And on top you add some cilantro. And I really like that recipe as well for anyone who wants to try that version. Super easy to make. And I think cabbage is really good. And these vegetables are like kind of seasonal vegetables. So it's really good to get them and have them preserved in cold winters. And then now you're going to add salt now, or you can add it with your vinaigrette and some pepper. I think I already mentioned about a teaspoon or to your taste of each. And now I'm going to add, so this jar is going to take about 2 cups of water. I have about kind of room temperature water here, and then we're going to top it up with this water. All right. I'm just going to hold it with this back in here. And you have a nice concoction. And then this, the only thing, the ingredient that's missing here is the vinegar. We have about half a cup over here. And what we're going to do is we're going to, so since we know this takes about full 2 cups, we're going to fill it up back again to 2 cups. Yeah, I'm just going to dump some of the excess water and then add the vinegar. All right, so we've got our mix here. Just kind of do the salt test for your taste, and I think I'll add just a little bit more salt and we should be good. Try not adding too much salt, because I think we already get a lot of salt within all the vegetables and the food we eat on a daily basis. So I'm just going to dilute this salt here, and we have this mix, and this is basically the finishing touches. Just top it up all the way. I would say for best results before you serve, 2 weeks or at least 10 days. And there you go. We have it topped up, and we're just going to close it up now. When I'm making food or something like this, you can close it with a healthy affirmation, and you have your Turkish turşu recipe here. Yeah, after 2 weeks, enjoy. Yeah, thank you.